Today, I am sharing a story about facing my biggest fear, my first solo flight. It was a moment of doubt, courage, and transformation that taught me what I am truly capable of. I was nervous. It was my first time flying a plane alone. My heart was beating fast. My hands were shaking a little. I had many questions in my head. Can I do it? Am I ready? What if I make a mistake? When I was a child, I loved airplanes. I always looked up at the sky and watched them fly. I dreamed of flying one day. I wanted to be like the pilots I saw in movies. That dream helped me decide to become a pilot. I joined a flying school. I trained for many months. I studied hard and listened to my instructors. I practiced flying again and again. I learned how to take off, how to land, and how to stay calm in the sky. I also worked on my mind. I told myself every day, you are getting better, you are almost ready. The day of my solo flight came. I felt scared but also excited. It was a big moment. I walked to the plane alone. My instructor smiled and said, "You can do this." That helped me feel stronger. I checked everything on the plane. Then I started the engine. The sound of the engine made my heart beat even faster. I took a deep breath and moved the plane to the runway. Then I took off. It was my first time flying without help. I felt nervous, but I also felt brave. As the plane lifted off the ground, I felt free. I was flying. I was in control. It was a special moment I will never forget. I kept flying. I followed the flight plan. I looked at the instruments. I stayed focused. I thought, I can really do this. I am flying a plane all by myself. Flying solo felt amazing. I smiled inside the cockpit. I looked out the window and saw the beautiful sky. The sun was shining. The clouds looked soft and white. Below me, I saw rivers, roads, houses, and trees. Everything looked small and quiet. It felt peaceful. I felt like I was in a different world. This flight was more than just flying. It showed me how strong I could be. It showed me that I could face my fear and win. I was not the same person anymore. I had grown. Soon it was time to land. I started my descent. I remembered my training. I stayed calm. I controlled the plane carefully. When the wheels touched the ground, I felt so happy and proud. I had done it. I smiled and laughed. My first solo flight was finished. I had reached my goal. It was a moment of victory. I had worked hard and now I was living my dream. Flying alone changed something inside me. I felt more confident. I believed in myself more than ever. Now, I want to share my story with others. Maybe someone is afraid to try something new. Maybe someone has a big dream but is too scared to start. I want to tell them, don't give up. Keep going. You can do it. Flying is still my passion. I want to keep learning and flying more. The sky feels like home to me now. If you have a dream, follow it. If you are scared, take small steps. One day you will be proud of how far you've come, just like I was after my first solo flight. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next one.